Right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro.
Yo!
You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low.
No hard R.
Like Hawaii 5-0.
Oh, it's fine. Hard R.
Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports.
How you doing, man?
Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. That's going to be taken in at the 8. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
I'm playing this shit in my...
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Russ now from the gun. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Browns.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action now, Wilson.
I said I am. I'm going to put my name on it.
Finds him over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Matt Prater for the point after try.
They're not getting rid of them. I don't know where people are doing that.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
No, our governor's a retard.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
I hate winning. Nobody see me start.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Last run got him 7.
Yo, by
Here
the way,
comes 2nd and 3.
The Red Sox are getting raped for the 13.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I was joking.
And the Browns, first down.
Why'd you send it? Why'd you not just send it?
13 yards. And the Browns, first down.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown.
Complete to
The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip.
Cleveland.
As they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Oh, guys, tonight's Monday.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
I watched it.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Been downhill since 20.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a
What does
touchback.
that mean? That's like saying I have one testicle stay there. So.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I want to watch the
Patriots, first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
46-yard line.
Watch me beat the fuck out of the Undertaker.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. Ball is out and they lost it. And the Browns pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, Kate, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
First down, here's Russ. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
I will sit there.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. This is caught downfield by Allen. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
19 yards.
That's it. You mean
1 quarter away so far. The Browns on top early. Will return to Foxborough right after this.
I have a hearing problem. I heard Stephen. I was like, what the fuck is Stephen? God awful. Runs in my family.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Russ is going to cook here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 20-zip lead.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense. Other than
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Red Sox are losing to the Texans 6-13.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here.
Fucking 5-game losing streak, you fat bastard. Yes, the fuck they are.
To return this, Marcus Jones only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Here's made in the air. Henry on the catch. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 20
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
I'm gonna change my username on TikTok to that freaking kid.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes to that. It's 5.
May on first and 10.
My bad. Oh my god.
Man downfield, he's got it. Snap stops. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after.
I do. That's all day. What's
Extra
up?
point set right down the middle. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13.
Fuck me, I have math. Bro, honestly, my school would have been. Oh, dog, I have a homeboy that.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
I told him today that my dick is as tan as his neck.
Starting from the 5.
I said.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He said, oh, hell no. My teacher said, what's
Offense
going on,
into the
my
shotgun
guy?
set as they line this up. First and 10.
She said, keep that shit for after class. I was like, all right, walk out of class. Hold on.
Wilson now off the play action. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Russ setting to throw. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10 now from the 46.
And man, I hope your grandma gets fake.
John Kittens up the middle. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bro, it's not my fault. It's better.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
You have a green.
Wilson to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point.
Bitching the whole time.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
Patriots 14.
Anymore, he's gonna get banned. Oh, fuck that. Cedric Tillman isn't even that good. It's not my fault. He's fucking ass as hell, dude. Bro, Mitch Richmond doesn't piss me off. It's just the fact that he's bitching about me throwing the ball or something.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6.
I'm not.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Wilson. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on second down, Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. And cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Oh, he's going to run for it.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots.
We're just gonna
He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
that shit's coming forward, bro.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard
At
line.
their own 13-yard line.
I shaved them shit off.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Trying to get my hair the other day, shaved my dick off.
May now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game.
I'd be saying
Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air on 1st down, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
That's how they play offense. They just
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The give now to Henderson.
$100 is my edge.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch made. Was going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots tie it just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after is good by Borregales. And they'll take the lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Stop running the ball, bro. It took me off. Like, fuck, why you only know how to run the ball, bro? God.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they're going to be hungry here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Crazy.
I thought maybe he took short.
Here's May. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'm on cover 3.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good. For a
So a new
Patriots.
set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson.
So
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The score, Patriots.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead to 8. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Russ now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did.
I'll block my running
And then
back.
more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Fat bastard always does his mid-roll. Such a fucking loser.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Starts his return from the 23. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here goes tonight.
May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down. Here's Russ. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
God, EA, why do you always do that shit to me? 14, at the fucking 30.
Ross off the play fake. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Desperation time here. He finds Njoku complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First down, Cleveland.
Yeah, I know, but
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Russ is cooking again. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns down by only 2 in the 4th. Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up.
The Browns will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out.
and he really still doesn't last minute.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
He's running salmon, man.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Pretty sure he's out.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 6.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Henry on the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On right side, Henderson. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots pushing to get within range for a game winner.
At the Browns' 39-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
I literally lost 4 different times this way this year. I'm not losing this one. If I lose this one,
Sticking with Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new setting down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
Patriots.
That was it.
First down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play
Gain of a yard.
is at least he didn't go
Brings up
backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the rookie nails the game winner. So this is a win for the Patriots. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Yeah.
Make sure you go.
I'll talk to Clapper in the morning when I wake up. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed, dude. I don't think I'll make the offs here. I'm 3-5. My division's stacked. Yeah, I'm not making no offs, bro. Oh, the 7th seed is 5, and yeah, no offs for us. We're gonna have to rebuild. I don't know if it picks me up. Yeah, I have my pick. I have 3 picks. That Jags user's ass, so we should get a really, really good pick. Yeah, he's 1-5-1. Holy